Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of
Meet the Peets.
This is,
I'm Kevin.
and I'm Alicia van der Peet. We are here to share our thoughts about marriage with you. Like you have seen in the introduction, we told you who we are and what the purpose of this channel is. And today is the first subject is, what were your expectations of marriage versus the real life? So we're gonna discuss this topic today, and we're gonna start off with talking about how long we've been married. We've been married for almost
Almost 12 and a half years.
Yeah. So that's, for us, that's a long time. We've been together for almost 18 years.
Yep.
Married 12 and a half years. Like we told you in the intro, we have 2 sons together, and we've been through a lot together, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, that's correct. But mostly positive things, so we don't complain.
course.
Yeah, of course. So okay, like back in the day, can I share the backstory of our engagement?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a long story, but I love our story. So please step in wherever you need, if you feel the need
of
to
course.
step in, and correct me when I say something in a wrong manner. But okay, back in the day, like 17 and a half years ago, I worked at a department store. Sorry, it's called the Bijenkorf. It's in Amstelveen in the Netherlands, and he used to drop me off at the store, and to reach the store, we had to go through another store that was called the V&D. And we walked through that store one day, and I was like, "Oh, look at that Lady Di, Princess Diane uh, from the UK. She used to be married to King Charles. Uh, you have the typical Princess Di ring." So we went through the store. There was a what's the name of the store?
Jewelry.
Jewelry. I think it was a diamond point. And we went through the store, and I said, "Oh, if I ever get married, I would love to have that Lady Di ring as my wedding ring."
Engagement ring, right?
Oh, engagement ring. Yeah, that was it. I'm sorry. So I just walked past it, not thinking about anything else. But I was like, "Oh, I love that one." And he dropped me off at my work. Uh, I went to work, obviously, not knowing that on his way back, he went back to that store and he bought the engagement ring for me. Of course. So yeah, that means after 6 months, you knew he was going to marry me.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. That's beautiful. I love that story. But then I have to tell the less pretty side of it. So after almost a year later, we moved in together because we didn't know the Lord back then. So we moved in together. We were both students, and it was more convenient for the both of us if we moved to a certain town, because we would be closer to the university we were attending at the time. So okay, um, when we moved in together, we knew that we wanted to get married, and we knew when we wanted to get married. Like we moved in together at 2007. Yeah, I know. That's the thing I know. All the other dates I don't know, but that I know. And we knew we wanted to get married in 2011. I don't know what the story behind that was, but we knew.
I think it was a deadline.
Was it?
Yeah.
For me, it never was a deadline.
For me, it was.
Was it a deadline?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, can you explain that?
No. Just put a date in the agenda, and then I want to be married.
Is it so? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
think
good.
so.
Yeah, no. For me, it was just I don't know. I never thought of it like that. I thought uh, it was just a nice date. I don't know, because we would be together for 5.5 years on the date.
It was a beautiful date, but also a deadline.
Okay,
Right?
for you, is it then? Okay,
Of course.
I never thought of it like that. Okay, that's good. So the lesser side of this story is that I never knew he bought that ring, but we were making plans to get married on the 24th of August 2011. We made the plans. We made the save the dates like in 2007, and we shared them with all our family and friends. And then by the end of 2010, I was trying on dresses already. We ordered the cake. We had the venue. Everything was set. But except you asked my father for my hand years before. Except you never really proposed to me.
Nope.
No. And I didn't feel the need for you to propose to me anyway, because I was like, we made a decision, and you asked my daddy, and he said yes, and you needed his blessing, so we were good. So I never thought about the proposal. I was fine. We ordered the wedding bands, everything, and then the end of 2010. Normally, I need to be really honest with you. I go to bed really early, so
the 31st of December.
Yes, yeah. So this last day of the year, we stayed at home. Normally, I go to bed really early. So even if you go to friends or family, I fall asleep before 12.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it. That's the way I am, because I get up really early, so I'm tired early. And I'm bettering my life now, but it's hard for me, but I'm trying. And he was like, you stay awake. You need to stay awake. And I was like, what is wrong with him? I never seen him like this. And he went like, no, you need to stay here. And I was like, oh, there's something going on.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to stay awake. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to stay awake. And he kept going upstairs, doing his hair, brushing his teeth, going upstairs again, doing his hair again, brushing his teeth again. I need to wash my hands. And I was like, why are you washing your hands upstairs? You can wash it in the kitchen. And he was like, no, I need to go upstairs. I'm like, okay, dude, slow down, take it easy. I was like, okay, take a chill pill. And that's okay, it's all good. I don't know what it was. I didn't know. I was like,
I was preparing.
I did not know. I was like, dude, there's something wrong. Are you okay? Okay, so. And then at 12, he had the champagne. He poured the champagne in the glasses already. And I was like, you need to wait until 12 so you can pop the bottle. And I was like, okay, whatever you want to do. I'm going to submit anyway. Okay. And then the countdown started, 10, 9, 8, and then he went down on one knee and then he proposed to me.
Yeah, that's correct.
And I was like, oh, that's why you were acting this foolish. I love the story, by the way. And then he opened up the box, and it was the ring I was talking about. I showed him like four and a half years before. You kept it for years, but we made plans to marry, but you never proposed. You never gave me the ring.
Nope.
Even though we were already planning everything.
Yeah, correct.
Why did you wait that long?
I don't know, maybe a little bit hesitated, or how do you say that? Cold feet?
Cold feet?
I don't know, maybe.
But
maybe that's the reason. I don't know.
You ordered your wedding bands already?
Yeah, that's correct. But I don't know.
You don't know?
It wasn't planned to be in 2007 that I proposed you on the 31st of December 2010. So it wasn't in the planning. Okay. So probably too busy, too hesitant. I don't know.
Shy?
No reason.
Oh, actually. No reason. Okay. That's strange, but
out of the blue, I picked the spot 31st of December 2010. That was the day to,
It was perfect. It was perfect though. At first I was like, dang, what is wrong with you? I was like, dang, why are you doing this? But it was for a good cause. So that was the nicest proposal ever. Because he not only remembered the ring that I loved, he went back and bought it straight away. So he knew he wanted to get married to me. And then, yeah, that's special. I think that's special. Yeah. And now I cannot wear the ring anymore because it's too big. I need to alter it, but I don't want to touch it. I don't want it to get ruined. So so I keep it in a glass box on my dresser, so I can look at it every day.
Yeah, super.
I love it because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it was the perfect fit. But now my wedding band is on this hand, so I had to make a choice.
That's correct.
And now I'm married, so I need to wear the band. And not the
put some something
a little cotton on the inside, so it's a little no.
To make it smaller.
No, we don't do that. No. Or one day maybe. I don't know. We shall see. Yeah, but it's a beautiful ring. I wish I could show it to you today, but okay. Okay. Then we got to the point we got married in 2011, right?
Yeah.
And for you, what was the reason to get married? Because I know what my reason was, but what was the reason for you? Because we never talked about that.
Actually, when I met you, it was different than actually other women that I met. Something special and a good feeling for a good feeling that how do you say that, to make the next step with this wife or this woman back in the day.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah. The reason why I think we got married, no, maybe for me the reason is like I knew I was going to spend the rest of my life with you. That's what I knew. And I never thought about, I need to be honest about this, I never thought about getting married before I met you. And I never thought about having kids because that was not on my list at all. And when I met you, it was the first time I was like, oh, I think I want to have kids with you. And I think I want to get married with you. And for me, getting married was making it official, to be honest. Like, make it official. Like, putting two lives, two lives, his life and my life, make it one. That's the first I was talking about to you. Genesis 2, verse 24. I need to read it out loud for you. Yeah, Genesis 2, verse 24. That is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united to his wife, and they become one flesh. So that was the reason for me to get married to you. So yeah, and from at that moment, I was just starting to getting to know the Lord, but I didn't really know Him. So that was not the motivation, but I just wanted to make it official and make two lives one life. That's it. Okay, So see, we are having a good conversation for the internet. So okay, and then we got married. The first couple of years was easy, of course. We didn't have any children. So that sounds hard.
It's still easy.
It's still easy, no, but it sounds harsh. But the moment we had children, like, it was hard to conceive. That's a story for another time. It was hard to conceive the first time, and then we had the first baby, and that was easy also. And then we had the second baby.
And a little bit tougher.
That was a little tougher. Yeah, it was a little bit tougher. Our children are the most amazing little boys you have ever seen. So don't get us wrong. But I got pregnant again after 9 months. So we had a baby and an 18-month-old. So it was something. It was something. Yeah. And then we moved.
Big change in life.
Yeah, big change in life. Like, one baby was a change, and then 2 babies, bigger change. Then we moved to another city, a bigger house. So we went through a lot of stages. And at first, everything in marriage, we never. Do you remember that we never had an argument until like a couple of years ago? And now we have arguments. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's not a good thing, but we do have them. Do you remember the time that we never had arguments?
Yeah.
That was easy, man.
It's still easy, but you need to deal with it.
You need to deal with it. You need you two different people, two different characters. You have your own will, I have my own will, and sometimes you butt heads. So you need to, how do you say that? Resolve your issues.
Yeah.
Right? So what was your expectation at the beginning in 2006, 2007, whatever, pick a moment? What was your expectation of marriage?
It's a tough question.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is.
Actually, I didn't have a real expectation that after marriage that a lot of things will change. Mm-hmm. So actually that we continue with our lives, how we went with each other. Actually, of course, getting kids. I knew I would like to have kids back in the days, and that for the rest, actually, nothing real will change. So
no, but that's the same with me. I think it was just for me getting married because we got married in a different way. We really wanted to get married because we wanted to go to Las Vegas, and I wanted to get married by Cher and Elvis. That's what I wanted to do. That's what you wanted to do also. Yeah. And our mothers were a little disappointed that we were talking about getting married without them. So that's why we changed our plans and we got married here in the Netherlands. But for us, it was not a necessity. I didn't want a big wedding. I didn't want all the thing around it. That's not me. The only thing I wanted was the cake. It sounds awful, but the cake was the best part of it. Yes, no. I have the best memory of the cake. No, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry. That sounds harsh. Yeah. No, the only thing I would redo was the cake. Serious? Because next time, why? Because I think it was a business transaction. Getting married. So I need to tell you this, explain this to you. I think a marriage is a business transaction. It's making what I told you, putting two lives together to become one. It's a business transaction, and you don't need. I know I'm not judging anybody, but people get married because of the fairy tale around the wedding day. Not the fairy tale around the wedding, but the fairy tale around the wedding day. You know, they make the wedding day a fairy tale and then set so high expectations that sometimes they don't just stumble, they just fall from their cloud and fall straight on the face. So I'm not like that. I'm really realistic. So I'm a little black and white. So, there's not much in between. Don't be cold, just be cold or hot, or don't be lukewarm. That first. I'm kind of like that. You rather be cold or hot, but nothing in between. So that's me. And I was like, it's a business transaction. I don't need all of that. Just let Elvis and Cher marry me. Now we good. Then I have what I want. So I didn't really have expectation. Didn't expect anything to change.
No, me neither.
Yeah, actually, no, we are realistic people. We are.
yeah. Maybe it's kind of a next step in life, getting married, and after that,
have children.
Yeah.
Make it official.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, that's what you do. And then now so you didn't have an expectation. So it's strange if I ask you now, is everything we've been through, our current situation, does it comply to the expectation? But if you didn't have an expectation,
Did you actually?
I didn't have any expectation. No. I thought we were going to continue our lives, but then make it official. Just joining two lives and make it one. That's what I thought.
That's actually the case, right?
Maybe I was naive. I thought we would never get in an argument and never would have fought. And then maybe it's naive. I can be a little, but I thought we would never fight because it was so easy. If we had a disagreement, you just told me I don't agree, and I would tell you I don't agree either. And then we talked about it, like I would go about it this way, and I was like, but I would go about it that way. And we were like, okay, what is the best way? And then we would go,
maybe we had the time back then.
Yeah, we had time
to argue to decide
to resolve situations quickly. Yeah.
Now it's becoming a lot. How do you say that?
Life is
more busy. Hectic.
Yeah, it's hectic. Yeah, we're always going from places. We're always on the move. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's it. And then you get a little impatient, and then you.
Yeah, probably yes.
It's terrible though.
First, your life was just going to college or university, do some work, eat, and chill.
Yeah.
And now it's a lot more.
Yeah,
So,
we're always busy. Let's be honest.
In the same time.
We are. The days didn't become longer.
Nope.
So it's a really busy.
Yeah, so probably that's maybe also the reason.
You said so. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah, but still, our fights are not that serious.
No.
But the only thing I feel sorry about, because when we get in a disagreement, it's not. I'm saying fights, like people get into physical fights. We don't. We fight. Sometimes we fight a little with our mouths. But when we get in a disagreement, I'm going to call it a disagreement from now on. Our youngest son starts to panic. It's so terrible. Like all the parents at school, they get a divorce, and the youngest are like, "Oh, mom, dad, you're fighting. Are you going to get divorced right now? Oh no."
That was a topic, right?
Yeah, it was a topic of school. It was needed because so many parents were getting a divorce that they had to teach children about divorce. And it implemented so much fear into our youngest that every time we disagreed about something, he was, "No, please don't get a divorce. Please don't get." Or even when I, when you season meat, I take off my wedding bands, and then I put it somewhere. But I'm good at putting stuff up. I'm really good at putting stuff up. And then a couple of hours later, I'm like, shoot, I don't have my wedding band on. And then he finds it in the meanwhile. He's like, "Mom, you took off your wedding band." I'm like, "No."
Already saw it.
Or he already saw it, and then he keeps, and I don't know what he's doing, and he keeps looking at me if I'm going to get it, but I totally forgot because I have it on day and night. So only when I season meat, that's when I take it off. The only reason, because I don't have any reason to take it off.
I take it off when I go out for basketball.
Yeah,
basketball sports.
Yeah, you need to. You need to, because that's for your safety. So you leave it at home. But then he accepts that because he knows it's dangerous to have it on during basketball. What if I take it off while seasoning meat? And
he thinks it's serious.
He thinks it's serious, and he keeps looking at me like, "Is she going to grab it now? Is she going to grab it now?" And I'm like, "What is he doing?" And he's just watching me. And we had to bind it, by the way, because that's not okay. Mm-hmm. Like,
and explain it.
Yeah, and you go through stuff, and people have disagreements, and we have arguments, but then you resolve them. That's the only thing you can do. You can resolve them. You need to work through them, because I think that's key. You need to teach children how to resolve issues, because I think nowadays
they have issues as well, or issues, fights on school as well.
Yeah.
So you need to resolve it instead of
walk away from your problems, because that's what people do in marriages. They walk away from the problems instead of resolving it. Like our oldest son, it was the first time he was in an argument with one of his best friends in school, and he's like, "Mom, what am I supposed to do? Fix it?" And then the friend came to us and he was like, "Oh, Mr. and Mrs. van der Peet, I was in an argument with Noah. I don't know how to resolve it." And I was like, he was like, "Please come with me and help me fix it." I was like, "Did you need me to start the fight?" He was like, "No." "So you don't need me to fix it?" He was like, "But I need help." No, because if you was able to start the fight, you're able enough to fix it. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Okay, I'll fix it." So they have to fix it. Now the boy got sick, so he was at school the rest of the week. But you need to fix your problem. If you don't want to stay friends no longer, that's good. It's perfect. But if you want to remain friends, you need to resolve the issues. Either way, you need to resolve it, and then you can part your ways, or you can remain friends, right? And it's the same with marriages. You go through stuff, and then you fix it. You don't run away from your problems.
No, because end of the day, end of the night, you jump in the bed together, right? So you need to fix it.
And it's a good thing, because we never go to bed angry. Even though sometimes I'm a little agitated, to be honest, but I always kiss you good night, because I can't sleep if you don't kiss me.
Yeah, correct.
Right?
Yeah, correct.
But I always
we have a nice couch, but we never use it for that purpose.
No. I don't believe in that. So that you need to sleep in my bed. You're not supposed to sleep in anywhere else except next to me. I don't believe in stuff like that. For me, that doesn't work. Even though you're laying on the other side of the bed, that's good. You can stay on the other side of the bed, but I need you to be in my bed. I don't believe in sleeping in separate situations. I don't like it. I don't even like it if you would sleep with one of the children.
For that reason, of course.
For any reason.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to sleep anywhere else except by my side. So is that strange?
No.
I don't like that. I don't like it, but no.
Okay.
We become one, and when you're one flesh, you need to sleep together.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You agree? Okay. Yeah. I hope you agree, because
we
that's
already agreed for 12 and a half years almost.
Yeah.
So
that time went by fast. Yeah. Okay. So we talked about our expectation of marriage. We both didn't have an expectation. That's the conclusion.
No.
And if you don't have an expectation, you cannot talk about
actually the expectation was that nothing really changed after you get married.
Yeah.
That was, I think, the expectation.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Everything should remain the same.
Yeah. Because it's just the officiating the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the expectation.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So we're having a good conversation now, and we can share it with other people. I hope it encourages you, and
maybe the viewers can also let them know what their expectation was, or
what was your expectation of marriage, or what is the expectation of your upcoming marriage. So because that's another thing. Yeah, let us know, because I'm curious. I'm too curious. I need to stop being curious. Oh, I can't help it. That's my nature. So I need to.
Correct.
Okay. So thank you for tuning in. Mark your calendar every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Central European Time. We will broadcast our session. It is a pre-recorded session. It's not a live session. But mark your calendars, you will see us then. So I can't wait to see you next time. Do you want to add something?
You said it all. So put it in the agenda, 8:30. What?
Yeah.
And see you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube, and I hope soon on Instagram. But don't hold me to that. He's working on it.
Yeah, correct.
Put something else on your list. Oh yeah, because you are making a website, of course.
Yeah, correct.
Do you know the address?
Meet the Peets.
Oh, meetthepeets.com. Yeah, okay. Obviously. Yep. So I can't wait to see you next time. I can't wait to hear from you. And thank you, Kevin, for doing this with me.
Super, Alicia.
Oh, every time I call him by his full name, he's like, "What's wrong? Did I do something wrong?" Mm-hmm. I'm like, "No, can I just call you by your name?" He's like, "It sounds different. Sure. Why would you say my full name?" I'm like, "Okay."
Especially when your full name with your last
name. Okay, then something is the matter. But if I say Kevin, that's your name.
Yeah,
that's the name your mom, your dad gave you. You know. So I'm going to call you by that name sometimes. But I'm not used to you saying Alicia. So I was like, why did you say that? Okay. Ciao, people. Thank you for watching.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.